Welcome, my beautiful souls, and welcome to the Rambling Psychic Podcast. So, today we're going to pick up on what we started, which is going through each sign's moon. What does the moon sign mean for each sign? So, I did Aries. I'm going to do Taurus now. So, let's talk about some of the characteristics of a Taurus moon. A Taurus moon's influence is the deepest, really the most instinctive and often hidden aspect of a person's emotional nature. Now that's with everyone's moon. Um, it's what you need to feel safe, comforted, and emotionally fulfilled. Here's some key characteristics of the Taurus moon. Taurus, we want to get to know you. And remember, the moon sign really is the inner workings of one. So let's talk about the core emotional needs, and maybe the drive. So stability and security. It's a big one for Taurus. This is the absolute paramount need for Taurus moon. They crave a feeling of safety and predictability, really in all areas of life, emotionally, financially, and physically. Routine and familiar surroundings provide immense comfort for Taurus moon. Comfort and sensory pleasure. Ruled by Venus, the Taurus moon finds deep satisfaction in things that appeal to the five senses. This includes good food, comfortable clothes, home environments, beautiful art, soothing music. Boy, it sounds a little bit like me. Pleasant scents and physical touch. Hugs and cuddles. That's what they love to do. Cuddle and hug. They love to be pampered, and they also love to pamper others. Loyalty and dependability. So, emotional security comes from knowing who they can rely on. They are fiercely loyal themselves and expect the same from their loved ones. Fickleness, or let's say someone who's unreliable, is deeply unsettling for a Taurus moon. Patience and persistence. They process emotions slowly but deliberately. They don't rush into decisions or reactions and can wait patiently for things to unfold. Once they decide on something, they really are incredibly persistent in achieving it. So let's talk about the positive traits, the strengths, we'll call them. So grounded and calm. They possess a natural emotional steadiness. They are not easily rattled by chaos or drama and can provide a calming, reassuring presence for others. Reliability and trustworthy. You can count on a Taurus moon to be there when needed. They follow through on their commitments and are a solid pillar of support. They are practical and resourceful. They have a sensible approach to life, especially regarding, let's say, material resources. They're good at managing money and building a secure foundation. I really like the Taurus moon. Nurturing and affection. They express their love and care through tangible acts, which is great, and physical attention. They enjoy creating a comfortable and safe haven for their loved ones. They have an appreciation for beauty. They have a keen sense and generally appreciate beauty in all of its forms, from nature to art to well-crafted objects. Always a great gift for a Taurus moon, by the way. they have very strong instincts. While they may take time to process, their emotional instincts are often very strong and reliable. They are resistant, or resilient. Why can I say that word? Once they are secure in their emotional foundation, they can be incredible in facing really any challenges. So let's talk about challenges, the potential pitfalls. So, or we could say the other side of the coin. There can be stubbornness. There can be resistance to change. Their need for stability can make them incredibly rigid and unwilling to adapt to new situations or ideas, even when it would benefit them. They can dig in their heels. They do possess jealousy. Their strong emotional attachments can sometimes tip into possessiveness in relationships or with their belongings. They can be over materialistic. While enjoying comforts is good, they might sometimes place too much emphasis on material wealth and possessions as their sole source of security. Now remember, this is the flip side. This is the challenges. They have a fear of the uncertainty. The unknown can be a significant source of anxiety for them, leading to a tendency to kind of freeze up and resist anything outside their comfort zone. They can be slow to forgive due to their deep-seated emotional nature and value for loyalty. Broken trust can be very difficult for a Taurus Moon to overcome. If they become too comfortable, they may resist growth or new experiences that could change, like their sense of security. So, in essence, the Taurus Moon individual is really seeking a stable, comfortable, pleasing life that provides a secure emotional base. They really are a bedrock in relationships. They value loyalty and simple sexual or sensual pleasures. Let's say sensual pleasures, but need to be mindful of becoming too rigid or possessive. So let's just talk about, let's finish this up talking about the Taurus Moon and romance. So for someone with a Taurus Moon, romance isn't always about grand, fleeting gestures. It's about building a solid, enduring connection. They seek a relationship that feels like a safe, cozy haven. I get that. And it could be because I myself am Earth. What they seek in a partner is stability and reliability. This is non-negotiable. Non-negotiable. They need a partner who is consistent, dependable, and trustworthy. Emotional roller coasters or unpredictable behavior will quickly make them retreat. Doesn't mean that they'll leave you, that type of thing, but they may need to go into, a quiet zone, let's say. Loyalty. This is something that's big that they seek in a partner. A Taurus Moon partner needs to know you're in it for the long haul. They value fidelity and commitment above almost everything else. Patience. They move at their own pace. And I know this drives many crazy, but they move at their own pace, and they need a partner who understands and respects this. They won't be rushed into declarations or any major steps. Their sensuality and affection, physical touch, warmth, and a shared appreciation for life's simple pleasures really are vital. they don't necessarily, or this doesn't necessarily mean grand passion, but rather a deep, comforting intimacy. Boy, you got to be grounded. They appreciate a partner who is sensible, good with resources, and share their desire for a comfortable and really a secure home life. And this is really how they express love. Again, this is the Taurus Moon. So acts of service and thoughtfulness. They show their love by making your life more comfortable. This could be cooking your favorite meal, ensuring you're warm, fixing something around the house, or simply providing a cozy environment. Physical attention, hugs, cuddles, hand-holding, and gentle touches are their love language. They use physical presence and warmth to convey their affection and to create intimacy. Creating a comfortable home. Their home often manifests in creating or let's say their love often manifests in creating a beautiful, comfortable, and stable home environment that you two can share. This is their ultimate gift of security. So it's not just that they want this comfortable home, they want to give it to you. They want you to have it. Loyalty and presence. They are incredibly devoted. Once committed, they'll be your steadfast rock, consistently showing up for you and supporting you through thick and thin. They'll give you thoughtful gifts. They enjoy giving and receiving tangible tokens of affection, often things that appeal to their senses, again like a delicious meal, cozy blanket, a piece of art. Something is telling me that's a big one, like art of all different formats or all different mediums. Just something beautiful for the home. Something I feel like they can look at and be like, oh, I just love that. So what can challenge them in love? Inconsistency. Nothing is more unsettling than a partner who is unpredictable or doesn't follow through for the Taurus Moon. Emotional drama. They tend to shy away from intense emotional outbursts or constant conflict. They crave peace and harmony. Financial instability. As security is really paramount, a partner who is financially irresponsible can be a source of great anxiety to a Taurus Moon. I don't feel like they put up with that for long, but to each their own. Rushing them, being pressured to commit before they're ready, or to move too quickly in a relationship can make them retreat. So in essence, romantic love for a Taurus Moon is deeply rooted, comforting, and enduring. They seek a partner with whom they can build a secure, sensual, and peaceful life. They value loyalty and the quiet joys of shared domestic bliss. So, Taurus Moon, we now know you. Interesting. And, I do want you to keep in mind for those who maybe you're not a Taurus Moon, but you're here because you're connected to one. Remember, a lot goes into it also, like life path number, how they were raised. But this is I feel like it really is their makeup. So I'm going to let that be. Very interesting, Taurus. Now we really know you. And I'm going to go down the line. So we'll do Gemini next, unless I feel guided to do another sign, but probably Gemini. Please feel free. What I would love to hear is your comments if you are a Taurus Moon, or if you're dealing with a Taurus Moon, um, or in love with it. I don't mean dealing, but let's say in love with the Taurus Moon. I'd love to hear how this relates to you. And maybe you have some other things you can add, like the comment section. Please use it and feel free to also give me any ideas of future shows. This is why this show was created. I had a few people ask me, what's the difference between our sun, moon, and our rising? So I did a podcast that broke that down. But then I decided, you know what? Let's break it down even further. Let's do sign by sign. So, Taurus Moon, you are now known. We love you. We thank you. And I thank all of you. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.